All right, good morning everybody. Well, as you can see, we are at a trailhead. It is morning of day 69 on the trail. Again, my name is Kilt. I am recovering from an injury and we are attempting a thru hike of the Appalachian Trail in 2021. I am doing a slack pack today. I just have a backpack with some minimal stuff, some water, some snacks, and a lunch. Gonna look at doing an 11-mile southbound slack pack out of Punchbowl Overlook right here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, heading south back to the James River. I spent the last week at Stanimals in Glasgow, recovering, healing. I'm not perfect. I'm not 100% healed, but I am operational and I'm ready to hike. We're gonna give this an attempt. Hopefully everything goes good today. If it does, tomorrow we'll do another small section and then we will push north from there. So let's get to hiking. I've missed it. It's been a week now, and I'm ready to hike. The weather is blue skies. Let's tip you back a little bit. We are filming with the phone today, so please bear with me. I don't have my standard setup with my good camera. It's back at the hostel. We will be back there tonight. But again, welcome back, and thank you for tuning in and following along. We got some cars here at the trailhead, and that is the Punchbowl Overlook sign. But we're gonna turn around and we're gonna push south today just to close up some miles and see how we feel on the trail. The reason we're doing it, it is downhill for the most part. It's gonna be easier on the body. So we only got one thing left to do, and that's go hike. All right, here's what we're working with today. We're about a mile in to our day, which consists of the first 2 miles of a climb. Shocking, right? We're going southbound to go downhill and we still got to climb. But now it's just a 2 mile climb, and then the rest of the day is downhill. We're actually in a nice flat section through here. Flowers are out, they're blooming and they smell beautiful. Let's see, the foot, we're not hurting, but we're not cured. We're not returned to normal, but we are mobile. We're mobile without severe pain. It's kind of more of a limp, I would say, but I'm trying not to limp so I don't incur any other injuries for compensation. So we're just slowing the pace down. Got all day. Things are looking good so far. Oh, let's see what other updates we got. It's been a while for me, and just another morning for you guys. While I was at Stanimals doing work for Stay, I was taking care of the house inside, just what I could. Bunk rooms, linens, helping clean up, trash dishes, stuff like that. While I elevated and iced daily. I did get a haircut and got a beard trim. I couldn't stand it anymore. I needed to get cleaned up. Certain things I can tolerate. That one was one I needed to take care of. So luckily right next door was a nice lady that was a barber and got me all fixed up, beard trim and everything. So that was just the other day. And like I said, we are 1 full week from the day of injury and we are back on trail. And we're just gonna ease back into it nice and easy. I'm gonna do slack pack today, like I said, a slack pack tomorrow. And if every day is just a little bit better, then we will push on north after that. So, but this is what we're looking at. Nice and easy so far. All right, well, like I said, when the views come out, you come back. Here we are at the top of Bluff Mountain. Whew, 2 mile climb, sitting at 3,300 feet. And this is the view we're rewarded with. And I do believe, let's see if we can do it on the phone. So bear with me, remember we're not using the camera. There we go, one more time. That should be the James River right there in center screen. So another shot of the James River. That one's for you, Kevin. We didn't get to paddle it, but I still get to see it. All right, let's turn around and see what's behind us. Oh, another mountain view. So, update on the foot. We're not crying, we're not in pain, but we're also not happy. But we are mobile, we are still climbing, and it's bearable. So, fortunately, it's mostly downhill for the rest of the day. Gonna take it easy, nice and slow. I'm currently averaging a 1.8 on the uphill. It's a little faster than I should be, but I think if we can just maintain that, not too much faster downhill, we'll have a nice, easy day. All right, here we are at our lunch stop. Big Rocky View, or Big Rocky Mount. That is one heck of a view down there. James River. All the way out. It just goes and goes. Beautiful weather, temps are great. In the shade up in here, but the sun is out. So just finished lunch. Now we're gonna push downhill, pushing on to the James River for the rest of the day. All right, we'll just get down to the bottom. And here we are from Little Rocky Gap view. Nice, more clear picture of the James River. Train tracks right down there, just to the left of the pine tree in front. Gorgeous view of the valley floor. And maybe when we come around the bend, we might be able to see the dam, but I'm not sure. I believe that right there is the train trestle. Right there, yep, right there in the center is the train trestle. There should be another one around the corner here to the right. So let's push on. Update on the foot. That last downhill was a real rocky one, and it didn't care for that too much. So we're a little bit it's a little aggravated right now. So it's a little more tender all of a sudden, but just gonna slow it down. For the rest of the day, only got a few miles, handful of miles left. And hopefully it's decent downhill where I can just kind of slowly go along. Oh, well, let's see, we got another pop out right here. Let's see what we got. Looking good. All right, let's get down to the bottom. All right, getting ready to cruise, continue cruising, but we had to stop for a second. Here's our water source. We're gonna stop right here, camel up, and then we have about 1.5 miles to go down to the James River. And if we get there in time, and we have time, I'm gonna try to do a little swimming before our shuttle picks us up, takes back to the hostel. So got a little bit of time. I'm gonna hydrate up here real fast and then push on last 1.5 miles, and hopefully I got a little time to go swimming. Soak my foot. And that's kind of what I need right now. We're still mobile, but we're not 100%. So let me camel up so we can move on. Alrighty, I only got a picture of the last bridge, but this is our last bridge for today, I do believe. We're pretty much at the road, so water going right out to the James River, right out there. Underneath that road bridge is the James River. And that's looking upstream. All right. And I believe we made it in time to possibly go for a small swim. But we'll see when we get up here to the road, to the trailhead, and the parking lot. Oh. There's that white blaze. This here is US501. You can see part of the train bridge. And there is the other staging area, parking lot. We'll do a quick peek right over here to the James River. Oh, well, actually, you know what? Here, let's do this. Here's the trail. If you were coming from the south to the north, there's the white blaze. Let's go over here and check out the pedestrian bridge. These footsteps got to connect at one time anyway, so why not now? All right, so right down there is where you'd pick it up at. We'll be back in a minute. All right, so that's the north side of the footbridge crossing over the James River. Here is the kiosk, the James River staging area, parking lot, trailhead basically for Jefferson National Forest. So when we connect these dots from Jennings Creek to here, the 29 miles, this is where our footsteps will connect at. Soaked my foot down there in the river, went for a little walk. It's kind of like a muddy, decomposing bottom. It wasn't the greatest, but water was cool and it did the job. So go back, get a shower, get cleaned up, and get ready for tomorrow. So we'll see y'all here in a minute. All right, everybody. Welcome to end of the day wrap up for day 69. We made it back to the hostel. We're kind of just chilling here in the living room at Stanimals in Glasgow. So today, well, let's go ahead and get you turned around, show you the book, and show you what we did today and where we're sitting at for mileage, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, so here we go with the book. All right, so we started right there at 798.2 on the Blue Ridge Parkway, mile 51.7, which is the Punchbowl Mountain overlook. And we proceeded south, which is what the up arrow is. So we had a climb right there, like usual. Let's see over here, 2170 was our elevation. So we did a climb right out of the gate. I believe it was 2 miles, but let's turn the page back now. Get to the bottom. So right there, 798 backed up to 796, so 2 miles. We got up to the top of Bluff Mountain. That was our first good big view. And then we had a downhill, which was lovely. Kind of just moseyed along, nice easy ridge walk, couple gaps, nothing really big. And then we got up there to Big Rocky Row view where we had lunch and showed you that spectacular view out of the Big Rocky Row. And then after the top of Big Rocky Row on the downside, coming down on the south side of that, it got a little steep and a little loose rock. The foot did not like it too much. But fortunately, by the time we got right there to Little Rocky Row, it kind of subsided and went away and wasn't so painful anymore. And then it was good the rest of the day. And then all we had was downhill. Downhill. Did not go into the Johns Hollow shelter. Didn't have a need. That is the stream that we cameled up right there at 788.8. And then shot right over the gravel road at VA 812. Didn't film it because I was only a mile out at that time. Lower Rocky Raw was just a long creek, bridge or stream. So we have the two bridges that we got pictures of, or one picture and one video. And then boom, right there, US501 we popped out at. And we walked across the street, crossed 501, and came along the James River and showed you the footbridge. So now when we connect, we'll be right there at 787.3 where those two connect. But let's flip the page back. So we did a 10.9 southbound Sobo slack pack today. It's not traditional, it's not what I wanted, but with injury, that's what I had to do. So now the day's over. We're back here resting up. Foot feels better. Foot feels better. It's not great. I'm not healed, but I am mobile, and I am going to be able to do another 11-ish mile slack pack tomorrow. This time we're going to go north. Probably get a little later start because the train's a little easier, which is nice. And that'll just push us that much further north for our next leg. I believe after tomorrow, we're going to be going full load, full gear, and carrying everything northbound like normal. But all in all, I'm glad to be back on trail. I'm glad we're healing up and we're not completely broken. Had to go home. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity to do a work for stay here at Stanimals. I appreciate those guys and everything they did for me. And I appreciate every one of you for watching, following, and enjoying the journey with me. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot. Tomorrow's going to be a new day, so stick around. We'll see you in the morning. Again, my name is Kilt. We are still pushing north and attempting this through hike of the Appalachian Trail in 2021. I just want to say have a good night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.